Okay, guys, so you just saw Quinn and his simple science experiment, and so Eli's going to help us with a simple art experiment. Now, we're not doing anything very elaborate because we don't know what materials you guys have at home besides the fact that you have crayons and pencils. So, one thing we're going to work on is something with nature. So, Eli and Quinn and myself and Mrs. Whitley went for a walk at Sugar Creek after work one day, and Quinn picked up a pine cone. And so we were thinking about some simple art activities. And one thing we're going to do is talk about tracing and sketching. Tracing and sketching is when you sketch, you take the image, or you take an object and you try and copy that image as best you can. So the first thing he's going to do is going to put that pine cone down, and he's going to trace the outline of it. So we'll try and get a good view of him doing that tracing. You see, he's taking his time, but he knows it doesn't have to be perfect because mistakes are part of art, and it's how we make something cool. He's going all around those ridges, and we know that this pine cone is a seed, and that's how plants transfer their seeds to different locations because they fall down, animals pick them up like squirrels, and they spread them. And so Eli's got this outline. It's a little hard to see, but I'll come in closer. And then, Eli, what's the next thing you're going to do? You're going to start adding in the what?
The, spikes. They don't look like spikes.
Yeah, all those little ridges that are in there. Now, there's a lot, aren't there? So, once you do a few for these guys, and then we'll kind of show them the final product that you did before. Now, while Eli's doing this, it can be any object that you want to pick up. If you go for a walk, you can grab something in nature. Now, Mrs. Whitley and I were looking for leaves to do a project with, but there's not really a whole lot of leaves anywhere, including on the trees. So you could pick up a flower, you could do a dandelion. Goodness knows, we saw a couple million of those. You could pick up something as simple as a stick. If you want to do some sketching of objects in a house, we were thinking of we would just use a Lego brick. You can trace the outline in a Lego brick, and you could just kind of add your own details with it. So this is simple sketching. It kind of practices your skills. Think about shading. We've talked about shading. Shading makes it look like there's shadows on there. You can kind of take your pencil and go side to side and rub some of the things in with your finger. Eli's even given it a little shadow from where the shadow's kind of falling on his paper. Now, Eli, how about we go ahead and show them your final product? So this is Eli's final product. He spent some time doing it. It shows all those little ridges or those seeds inside that pine cone. And he'd probably even go back through and take like a crayon and add some brown or some tan, some black outline. But it's really basic. It's just some basic fun art activities. There's nothing you can do wrong on this art activity. You can make a picture of anything you want to. Eli was doing a picture of his shoe the other day, and it looked really cool. A little stinky, but pretty cool. So, we hope that you guys enjoy the simple art activity, that you grab just any object that you want to do some sketching of. And if your mom or dad or grandma and grandpa want to post your pictures on Blooms, I'd love to see them. Okay? I'll talk to you guys soon. See you on Monday. Say bye.
Bye.